Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I like to read children's stories, or any stories actually. Right now I'm just reading children's stories because that's what is interesting me. If there's any children's stories or books that you would like to hear me read, leave a comment and with the title and the author, and I'll see if I have them or can find them, and I'll be happy to read them. If you'd like a shout out, drop your name and I'll say hello. And if you like what I'm reading in the stories, leave a comment and leave a thumbs up, and please subscribe and come back and hear more stories. Bring your little ones, neighbors' kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, your own kids, or heck, if you want to, just put it on and listen to yourself. So today we're reading one that's from my child. It's very old. It's kind of falling apart. I need to fix it. It's called The Day You Were Born by Evelyn Swetnam. So The Day You Were Born. This book has seen some better days because, like I said, it was a favorite, so it's seen some use. Can you imagine the day you were born? Can you imagine how you felt? First, you were safe and small, growing in a special place inside your mother and getting ready for the world. You could stand on your head there and kick and turn and never be afraid. There's the mama to be in the nursery. Sometimes you heard noises from the outside world, music, voices, a bang, a bell. You wondered about them, but you had more growing to do before you could find out for yourself. Soon you were ready to be born. You had eyebrows and eyelashes, fingernails and toenails, and a fuzz of hair. You had everything except teeth, but you weren't supposed to have teeth yet. You'd get them later when you needed them. You were ready to see the world. You wanted to be born. You couldn't wait. There you are, tucked in your mama's tummy. You started moving. You squirmed and pushed, and it was hard work, but you did it. You came into the world and took your first breath of air. You began to cry loudly. There wasn't anything the matter. It was the air that made you cry. You'd never breathed air before. The doctor was there to help you if you needed help. He smiled when he heard you cry because that meant you were breathing and you were safely in the world. He lifted you up gently and looked at you and thought you were just right. Yep, there you are. The nurse came and took you in her arms, and she put a bracelet with your name around your wrist. She weighed you and measured you. Then she gave you your first bath. She liked you. She smiled at you. You cried. There was too much air and too much light, and you didn't like it, and there was not enough closeness. You weren't used to the world. Then she put soft clothes on you, tiny clothes, just the right size. Now you felt good. You felt like you. The nurse took you to your mother, and your mother reached out her arms and held you close. She was very happy. She undressed you and looked at you and played with your fingers and your toes. She hugged you and gave you a kiss. It was your first kiss. You liked it, and you liked her too. Yep, checking out the baby. The nurse carried you to another place. She put you in a bed specially for you. It was soft and snug, and there was a bed on each side of you, but you couldn't see who was in either of them. You were getting sleepy. Your eyes felt heavy. You were very tired. You'd had met so many people and done so many things already. You'd had your first breath of air, your first cry, your first bath, and your first kiss. Goodness. Must be a big hospital, all those babies. There was a window in front of your bed, and you heard a tap, tap, tapping on the window, and you opened your eyes wide, and there was a man smiling out this window. He was waving and smiling. What does he mean me, you wondered? He did it again. Tap, tap, smile. You decided he did mean you, and he was a big, happy person. He was your father, but you didn't know that yet. After all, you'd just been born. He looked nice, so you hoped you would meet him again. Somebody dropped a curtain over the window, and you couldn't see him anymore. You'd have to find out more later. Now it was darker and cooler and quiet. Probably nap time. Your stomach felt empty and you needed something to fill it. Some warm milk would do good. You decided to cry for it, but not now, later, after you slept a while. There in the nursery, time to sleep. So this was the world. People, air, lights, smells, and movements, so much color, so much noise, interesting things. You were curious, excited, and very happy. There was much more you wanted to find out about, many things you wanted to do. But now, all you wanted was sleep, and you closed your eyes. Yep, and there's the mommy and the daddy and the doctor and the nurse, and there's the baby. This was a very important day, the day you were born. Can you imagine it now? And there you go, the day you were born. As you can tell, it's kind of a little beat up. It's been around a while. I don't know if there's a date. Oh, 1971, so that shows you how old it was. And still, it's one of my favorite books. I think I like it mostly the illustrations. I don't know why. I'm a big thing about art and pictures and illustrations, so we'll read some more stories tomorrow, and I hope you come back and join me. And until then, I hope you have a great day.